In this video, I'll show you how to set up your Apple Watch SE3 with your iPhone from the very beginning, and I'll go step by step. So the first step is to power on the watch, and this is done by pressing this button right over here. Keep it pressed till you see the Apple logo appearing on the display. Then you can release the button, and we just have to wait a few seconds until the watch fully wakes up. Once you get this display on the watch, just have to power on your iPhone and bring it close to the watch. It will detect it automatically. At this point, press continue on your iPhone. You'll then enter in this menu, and from now you simply have to click on allow, and down below you're going to click on set up for myself. Unless you set up this watch for your kids or for another person in your family, you're going to select set up for myself over here. And you'll have to unlock your phone using Face ID. So let me try again, try Face ID, here you go. Now you're gonna put the watch on the table and you're gonna scan it with the camera of your phone. So you just have to place the camera of your phone right above your watch. And here we go, we can go to the next step. If there's a software update available for your watch, you're gonna get this display and you just have to click update now. I always suggest you update the watch before continuing the setup. As it says over here, activating Apple Watch, it may take a few minutes depending on the speed of your internet. And now at this point, let's read what's over here. So to install the update, make sure that the Apple Watch is on its charger and in range of your iPhone connected to Wi-Fi. So you're gonna take the charger that came with your Apple Watch. Should look like this. It's a cable. It didn't come with any power brick, you know, the thing that you plug into the wall outlet. But basically it works with any of these. You probably already have one that you use with your iPhone. So you're gonna plug the USB Type-C over here. You're gonna plug this end in your wall outlet. You're gonna take this end of the charger. It has a magnet, and you're simply gonna put it over your watch, and you should see the charging side on it. Then on your phone, once you unlock it, it will check again for the update. And at this point, you just have to wait. Once you get this screen, you're gonna press on install. And you're gonna enter the passcode of your iPhone. Press agree. And it's now installing. When this is done, you're gonna get this screen. Your Apple Watch is paired. Press on Setup Apple Watch. Select on which wrist you're gonna wear it, left side or right side. Go down this list and then select Agree. If you want to help Apple improve their products by sharing your watch analytics, click on Share with Apple. If you don't want this, it's not obligatory. You can also click Don't Share. So you can set up a passcode on the Apple Watch itself. Every time you're going to take it off your wrist and put it back on your wrist, it will ask the passcode to be used. This forbids, let's say, another person to steal it once you're charging it or once you're not wearing it. And, you know, it will always require a password only when you put it on. If you don't want this, you can always click on Don't Add Passcode. And if you want to use one, well, you can always select Create a Passcode. You can also have the option to add a long passcode. This will create a longer one, not just 4 numbers, in case this is what you're looking for. I will not add any passcodes. I'll select Don't Use and Don't Use. On this page, you'll be asked to select how you want the text to look on your Apple Watch. You can make the text bold if you have trouble seeing it. And by the way, you can take a look at your Apple Watch. Whatever you're doing now will be updated live. Or you can make the text bigger. You can see again on your Apple Watch, the text is getting larger. So just choose how it's better for your eyes, what is the most legible way of using the Apple Watch. You can select Continue. Press OK. And now it will ask you to enter these details over here for the fitness and health features of this Apple Watch. So date of birth. If you don't fill this up, whatever your Apple Watch measures may not be very accurate. So that's why I suggest you fill this up. Now they will ask you if you want to set up the activity features. The activity app helps you sit less, move more, and get some exercise. Once you set up goals, it can send notification to help you meet those goals. And this is what these rings are for, showing you how much progress you've made towards those. If you want to use this feature, select Setup Activity. If you want to do this later, you can select skip this step. If you want to enable route tracking, this is when you work out with your watch, it will be able to track wherever you have run and show you on a map, stuff like that. If you want this feature, select enable route tracking. If not, you can always select this later by clicking the other options down below. The Apple Watch SE3 is able to track your sleep. If you want to enable this feature, obviously you'll have to wear the watch at night and not keep it on a charger. And if you want this, you can select set up a schedule. And over here you can set up how many hours you would want to sleep. That's your goal. And enter your bedtime every day and the time you wake up. You'll obviously be able to change these at any moment. On this display, they'll ask you if you want to get notification for certain things. So you have over here noise. Your Apple Watch microphone can measure sound levels without recording audio to notify you if they might affect your hearing. So if you are in a very loudly environment, it may send you a notification. If you want this, keep it on. If you want this, simply keep it on, and you can read the other options over here: cardio fitness, low heart rate. This is always good, in my opinion, to keep them on. They just send you a small notification when they see anything abnormal. So you may not even get one of these often. Press continue. If you're taking any of these heart medications, you can check them over here. And if you're not, you can keep checking, I'm not taking these medication, and press continue. Press continue. This small video instructs you how to use certain features, including wrist flick. So by quickly turning your wrist over and back, it dismisses anything and return to your watch face. So if you see a notification that is annoying you, you just have to do this and it disappears without you having to touch the display. Same thing over here with double tap. Tap your index finger and thumb together to answer calls, reply to messages, and see your smart stack and more, simply by doing this. Press continue. And now your Apple Watch will start syncing with your phone. You don't have to do anything at this step. You can click on Get to Know Your Watch. In the meanwhile, they are syncing together, but otherwise, nothing is required. Alright, it has finished. It took around 2 minutes, and you'll get the screen, Welcome to Apple Watch. Simply press Done over here, and you'll be on your Apple Watch menu on your iPhone. This is where you can change so many things. On the Apple Watch itself, you can simply scroll down, and you can scroll down using the touchscreen or the crown over here and press OK. Press Start. And it will give you a very short tutorial on how to navigate on your Apple Watch SE3. So if you want to see your apps, you simply have to press on the crown. This is the crown. Okay, just like this. You're going to see all the apps that are on your Apple Watch. And if you want to return, do the same thing, press on the crown. To open Control Center, you simply have to press on the button below the crown. This is Control Center. It gives you access to many different features that are often used. To cancel Control Center, to close it, press the same button. You can access different widgets by turning the crown of your Apple Watch. Okay, just like that, you see. And the tutorial has ended. Press dismiss. And now let me show you how to use the different features of your Apple Watch. Now let me show you how to change the watch face of your Apple Watch SE3. Step number 1, you have to press on the watch face that you have currently. If you press the edit button, you will edit the watch face you currently have. Let me go back over here. So if I tap over here, you see you have multiple options, so numerals, and with the crown, by turning it, you're going to change how the numeral looks. If you swipe towards the right side, you can change the style again by using the crown, change the colors, and this is about it. If you want to add a new watch face, let me click on the crown and I'll swipe towards the right side. And now I click the plus button and I'm gonna have to choose between hundreds and hundreds of different watch face. You see, they're currently loading. Once you see, let's see, a category that interests you, tap on it. And over here, you will be able to choose exactly which watch face you want. Let me get this one over here. So I'll press on the add button once I found the one I want. And I'll also be able to edit this watch face again by swiping left and right, just like that, and by using the crown. If your watch face has complications, by tapping on them, you'll be able to change them. And once you're done and you're happy with this watch face, click on the crown and now click on it again. And this is it. You have now a new watch face. It's quite easy. Every time you want, simply keep press on it, slide towards the right side and tap the plus icon to add more watch faces. Right now I just have two, but you can have many and interchange them in just a few seconds. Next, let's take a look on how you can download apps on the watch. You will need to do this using an iPhone, the iPhone that is connected to your Apple Watch. This is mine over here, and you need to find the Watch app. If you don't find it, simply go all the way towards the right side on your iPhone, tap on App Library and type Watch. Launch this. Usually by default, it's looking like this. Go all the way down. And over here, you're gonna see installed on Apple Watch. These are the apps that are currently installed on the Apple Watch. And over here, you're gonna see available apps, and you may see a few of them. Certain iPhone apps are also compatible with the Apple Watch. And if they are compatible and they have an Apple Watch version, you'll see it over here and you'll be able to tap install and it will get installed on your Apple Watch, because these are apps that I have on my iPhone. Now, if you want to go on the App Store and download apps made for the Apple Watch, you can also do this. So you're gonna go on the App Store on your iPhone, and you're gonna go and tap on apps down below. And then on the top, you're gonna scroll until you see Apple Watch apps. Tap on this. You can browse, they're through different categories, as you see. And once you want one, you simply have, let's say I want this one, I'll press get. And by the way, while this is installing, if we go back on the Apple Watch app on your phone, and if you go in general, here you're going to see automatic app install. It means every time you download an app for your iPhone, if it has an Apple Watch app as well, it will install it automatically on your watch without you having to do anything. So you just need to turn this on if you want every time you get an app for the iPhone to install it as well on the watch if it has a version. So the download finished on my iPhone. The app got installed on my iPhone, but also the Apple Watch version. So if I tap on the crown, I'll be able to find the app that just got installed. Here we go. It's this one, as you see. Now, one important thing I want to talk about is how to charge your Apple Watch. The watch came in the box with this cable over here that is USB Type-C, and then on the other hand, it has this magnet. Unfortunately, it didn't came with any charger. You'll have to purchase one of these separately. I'll put a link in the description if you don't already have one. It should have a USB Type-C connector there. And you simply have to bring the watch right over the charger and it will stick together since it's a magnet. Unfortunately, you will not be able to use any wireless charger like this one that connects using USB Type-C. You cannot simply put your watch over there and it will work. Unfortunately, even if you remove the bands, I have tried everything I read online and it's not possible. You absolutely need a Apple Watch charging cable like this one over here. And I'll put links in the description if you want a stand, for example, or maybe even another one if you have lost this one. Now let me show you how to put your Apple Watch in silent mode in case you don't want to be bothered, let's say in a meeting, or maybe if you meet somebody and you don't want the watch to constantly beep or even show your notifications so other people can read them. Press the button under the crown, this button right over here. Press it once. Then go down until you see this bell. Right now it's gray. It means that silent mode is turned off. If you want to turn on silent mode, tap on it and it will be red, and you will also get the confirmation that silent mode is turned on. This way you don't get any annoying notifications. Your watch will not make any sounds as well, so it will not bother, let's say you're in a meeting or I don't know, in a theater. You can always go back over here and turn this on and off really quickly. You also have another option. So if you keep press on this bell icon, on top of being able to turn this on, you'll be able to turn this on for 1 hour only. So it will revert to the off position automatically, or turn on until this evening. Again, when evening will come, it will turn silent mode back off. How to change the brightness of your Apple Watch SE3. Step number 1 is to press on the crown. Then we need to find the settings icon, this one right over here. Tap on it, and in this menu we need to find display and brightness. Tap on it. To lower the brightness, press on the icon on the left and you see the brightness change and went down. And press on the higher brightness icon on the right side if you want to make your screen brighter. And this is about it. You have these to play with and adjust it the way you want. Over here you're going to have other things that you can change about your display. In case you didn't know, you can change the text size. So if this is too small for you, you can make it bigger. You can make the text bold, so maybe it's easier for you to see. And you can also change settings about your always on display right over here. How to find your iPhone with your Apple Watch SE3. So to do this, you simply have to press once on this button over here. Go down. I mean, you don't even need to go down. It's this icon right there, a phone with some kind of waves on each side. Tap on it, and your phone will have a pretty loud chime. As you see, it only happened once, so only one chime. You can press on it again and it will chime again. There's also another way. So if you press on the crown, you need to search for this app right over here. It's a green app that looks like a computer with a smartphone beside it. Tap on it, go all the way down, allow while using the app. And right now it will show you all your Apple devices that are connected to your Apple account. Once you found your iPhone, tap on it, and you're going to get down below the address where the iPhone is currently located, or at least one of the closest. If you go down this screen, you'll be able to select play sound, but also to get direction towards where your iPhone is currently located by clicking right over there. How to change the ringtone of your Apple Watch SE3. Step number 1 is to press once on the crown. Then find the settings icon, this one right over here. Tap on it. Then go down in this menu and you're going to select sounds and haptics. Go down and you're going to select right over here ringtone. Press on ringtone, and over here you have to choose another ringtone. So you can select this one, whatever. Once it has a green check mark, it has been registered, and this is about it. You can simply press on the crown and the ringtone has been changed. How to remove water from your Apple Watch SE3. Maybe you have washed your hands and there's some water that entered contact with your watch. Maybe you took it for a swim or maybe in a shower. So the easiest way to do it is to simply press this button right over here once. Find the water droplet icon, this one. Tap on it. Now you have enabled water lock. And when you want to eject the water and turn off water lock, simply press on the crown. Keep press. Okay, and this is about it. Once you hear it stopping making that noise, it means that the water has been ejected. And if you find that there's still some water left, redo the same steps and it will help. How to change the volume of your Apple Watch SE3 in case it's too loud or maybe it's too quiet. So you simply have to tap on the button right over here once. Then go down in these settings until you see the speaker. Tap on it. Now you're going to have the slider and you'll be able to adjust the volume up and down as you wish. Once you're done, you can simply click on the crown again, and this is it. The volume has been adjusted. You can also use Siri to adjust the volume. Simply keep press the crown. Hey Siri, lower the volume.
Okay, media will play softer.
So you can also do this if you prefer. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. So let's start with the digital crown, this right over here. If you press on the digital crown once, like this, you're gonna go on your home screen where all your apps are displayed. You can navigate with your finger or by rotating the crown itself. If you go down below, you also have this options. So all your apps will be displayed in a list and not with small dots like they were. If you double click the crown, you'll open the app shifter. Okay, that disappears after a few seconds if you don't interact with the watch. So let me click twice on it again. And from here, you'll be able to see all the open apps. Right now, I only have 2. If you want to close an app that is open in the background, simply swipe towards the left and press the X button. This is how you close apps. If you press and hold the crown, Siri will be activated and you'll be able to tell commands to Siri to help you. Now let's talk about the side button. If you press once on this button, you're going to get Control Center, where you're going to have a quick access to the most used features, including the flashlight, the Wi-Fi, airplane mode, vibration, or other stuff like mute mode, and the volume of your Apple Watch SE3. If you want to use emergency mode, you simply have to keep this button pressed. You're going to enter in this screen and you'll be able to slide the SOS emergency call. From here, you also have access right on the top of the power button. If you tap on it, you can simply enter this mode and slide towards the right side to power off your Apple Watch SE3. If you want to change the watch face, simply keep press with your finger on it. You'll be able to edit the watch face that is currently on, or if you swipe towards the right side, you'll be able to add multiple watch face simply by pressing the plus icon, and over here you'll be able to browse through hundreds and hundreds of different designs. From the watch face, if you drag down from the top of the screen, you're going to see all your notifications. So you can go like this and you'll be able to see them all. If you go all the way up, you can also clear them in case they're not interesting for you. If you swipe from the bottom of the screen up on your watch face, you'll have access to all your widgets. So right now I have a few of them. And if you want to, let's say, add more, press edit, press the plus icon, and you'll be able to add more widgets. You can also browse them simply by using the crown. When you are in your app's grid view and you want to rearrange them, in case, let's say you want an app that is lower over here to be on the top, simply keep press on it and bring it up. You can drag it exactly where you want it to be, so it's easier to access next time you need it. Press the crown once so they stop jiggling, and right now you can use your watch again. And in case you want to restart your Apple Watch SE3, You have to keep holding this button and that button at the same time. Okay, keep both of them pressed. Once you see the screen turned off, you can release them and the watch will automatically restart. You don't have to press anything. The Apple logo will come back. Here we go. And in a minute or two, you'll be able to use your watch once again.